Tilefish. I have never seen one of these fish. In fact, I didn't even know this fish existed until I watched Victor catch one, and now I'm obsessed and I must go see one. So, but that's gonna have to be a fishing expedition because I don't own a submarine. You know, these fish live 250 to 1,500 feet deep. They're like giant gobies. They burrow in the sand down on the continental shelf. Amazing. Just amazing. This is one of the coolest fish ever. It's like a giant goby. Who doesn't want to see one of those? I want to see one of those, but you can't just go scuba dive and see one of those. Gotta catch one because I don't own a submarine. Because again, I was born mean, not wealthy. You know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get into this. 250 to 1,500 feet deep is where these fish live. It's crazy. It's crazy. But they're beautiful. Let's color one. So I'm thinking Ovalello. Okay, so these guys like have these spotty polka dots. Polka dots, polka dots. Everybody's got the polka dots. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking blue lake is definitely in this fish. Now, on his dorsal fin, he's got some of the blue lakey stuff in there. Oh yeah, that's the right color. Now I'm gonna color super light. Yo, I need to do my fingernails. Okay, super light. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that's okay. And I'm just doing just a tiny bit because that's not really the exact right color. I think this is more in line with the right color. Oh, there it is. Okay. Blue cerulean light. Yeah. Talk to me, goose. Okay. I got you. Uh-huh. Oh, I see you. Oh, I see you there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm just kind of coming in right underneath that. Let's get that handled. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to kind of work my way down the dorsal fin here. A little bit more of this, love. And then I think I need some periwinkle. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. What? Let's get some of these blues up here in this dorsal fin here. And let's get some blues on his anal fin here because underneath there it's going to be in the blues. So I'm gonna grab blue slate and just do a light coating here on this fin. So, and then what? Well. Oh, let's do this. Let's get some of that periwinkle. Well, let's do blue lake first. Let's do some blue lake up here underneath his eye. Because these guys do have some beautiful, beautiful coloration on their face. He's gonna have a little bit there, and we're gonna grab a little bit of the, I'm gonna go into the light cerulean blue. Gonna add a little bit of it just there. Okay. We're gonna grab a little bit of periwinkle. So there's that, and that's the outer ring, and then this is gonna put a little tiny bit back here, just a skosh of it. Okay, so now we're gonna set those over here. I don't think we're done with them. Yeah, I can tell we're not done with them. Periwinkle. Let's get a little bit of the periwinkle. That's not really the right color though. Let's try this one. Is this the right color? Cerulean, no, Caribbean Sea. Is that the right color? It's not terrible. I don't hate it. That's good, right? That's what we're operating on. Hmm. I'm gonna kind of come in and see there's a little bit at the top. I'm just kind of looking at this fish right here for some guidance, and I've got another fish up here. You know, just a little bit of guidance on this. So the other thing is that I know that we've got some kind of some purpley colors in the pectoral fin. So I'm gonna grab this clay rose because it's gonna give us a little, start to give us a little bit of that color without it being too crazy. See, that's the right color. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, now it's going to be more in the gray lavender towards the end of the pectoral fin here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to have some right here. Yep, that's lovely. Okay, now this is pale sage, and I know it's a little off, but I'm going to put a little bit of this pale sage down here on these two fins. Then I'm just sort of going to go over those just a touch with this grayed lavender. What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Yup, that's gonna work. That's totally gonna work. Okay, then I'm gonna pick up this cream color because this color is really pretty. I'm gonna come in here and start adding some yellow to the fish. Some of that delicious creamy color. I'm gonna add a little bit of it down here. Just gonna kind of color over everything because that's what we do. Okay, I feel like, I don't know if this is gonna be the right color or not. Deco peach. I'm thinking this is a terrible idea. Well, let's try. I'm gonna put a little bit of it inside of his mouth. Then we're gonna go with a little bit of the lavender inside of his mouth. Then we're gonna go with a little bit of this clay rose inside of his mouth, just back in the back corner there. Be careful because you don't want to make him look like he's wearing lipstick. I mean, you know, I've never seen a fish wear lipstick, so I don't know if that's really a thing that they do, but I'm just saying, you don't want your fish, or maybe you do want your fish to wear lipstick. Who knows? I personally don't want my fish wearing lipstick. I want to see his lips. Okay, so, what color is next? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this one. This is nectar. Ooh, okay. No, I changed my mind. No. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna pick up, I think this is canary. Yep, this is the canary yellow. And I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna start making polka dots all over this fish. I can tell you that if I was gonna paint this fish with paint, I would do it the way I do the Dorados, and it would be all liquid. Definitely be all liquid paint, because it would just be so much easier. Look at all them polka dots. Look at all them polka dots. Okay, so over here on his cheek. Now, I really don't think there's any right or wrong because we're gonna color over everything anyway, so just get the polka dots in there. The other thing is that I feel like there's probably some lighter colored polka dots on his face, so let's grab this light peach. Oh yeah, that's the color. Holy cow, that's actually the color. Okay, cool. You want these to be a little random. He's gonna look like he's got chicken pox at first. I'm actually gonna come in here and sort of smooth out some of this blue. What? Because I sort of feel like he's, you know, got like some of this, what color is this? I forget, light peach. I feel like he's got some of this light peach up on his face. Y'all have been coloring so long today that I'm starting to see spots. Okay. Grade lavender. I'm gonna put some of that underneath all of these squiggly lines on this face here. Yeah. That's what's happening. That's what the 411 is going on here. So I outlined some of this stuff. So this has got to be kind of more in the lavender section here. And I'm feeling like I need this color. Look at that right there. But this one doesn't have that. Let's just see. Is this a good color? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Look at that. Okay, that's good. That's good. So then we'll have some of this back in here where we got a little shadow action. I gotta sharpen this pencil. Y'all, I cannot work like this. Cannot work like this. Okay, so here we go. Burnt ochre. I like this color. I think all colors are beautiful if it's put in the right place. So I'm just going to come in and make some lines, just kind of start layering those shadow colors. That's what's happening here. That's what this is. I'll put that down. Okay, let's see here. This is Spanish orange. It's a beautiful color. It's really, truly gorgeous. Gorgeous. So let's get to working here with both of these at the same time, because if I just do this, then it'll be a little more random, and then I'll come in and identify the dots a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's cool. Chicken pox, chicken pox. What? Okay, so then there needs to be like a little bit of some of this creamy color, creamy red, rosy color in there too. We're still filming. That's awesome.
You've been doing that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Okay. This is Sunburst Yellow. What? This fish is so amazing. Oh my goodness. Let's get back into the Canary Yellow. And maybe some of this. Maybe some of this yellow chartreuse. And I am literally just drawing polka dots all over this fish at this particular moment. Almost like pointillism, but not quite. And I'm not putting any dots on his belly at this point. Just his face and his head. And see, the cool part about this color, this yellow chartreuse, is that it layers really nicely over the top of some of these other colors. So we'll be able to use this as an afterthought to get this handled. Yellow ochre. Gonna very lightly start kind of going in here and laying in some of this yellow ochre very, very lightly. Just at the tips of this dorsal fin and kind of running down where the spine of his dorsal fin would be, each spine. Just kind of giving that a little definition. Now, same thing over here. All the way down dorsal fin. Nothing too crazy. The other thing is that I want to run just a touch of color all the way down his back and start kind of laying in with this yellow ochre first a little bit of color on his body, just a touch. No idea if I'm doing this correctly. I'm sure leave me a comment below if you think I'm doing it correctly or if I'm not doing it correctly. I want to know what you're thinking at this point. Okay. Because, I don't know, we're learning colored pencils together. Okay. So, now I'm going to come in and lay some dots in with this yellow ochre. Not a whole lot of dots, just a few. Okay, now I want to sharpen this canary yellow. This canary yellow is a beautiful color. Yellows are really hard to work with because you really have to lightly layer them. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's really lovely. Wow. Okay. Now, this one has got some spectacular eye color. So we're gonna grab this light green and we're gonna start to kind of come around. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Wow, that's fantastical. Then we're gonna grab some of this. Go back to the rose. No, this is called nectar. I'm just going to lightly kind of color around some of these dotties with this nectar color just a little bit, just to give it a little more oomph. Look at that eyeball. They have beautiful eyeballs. Let's see, jade green. Let's see, what if we can get a little bit more love going on with some of this jade green here. I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna grab this here and just kind of work my way around this eyeball with this. Ooh, that's pretty intense. Okay, well, maybe that's not such a great idea. Okay, I think I've done all I can do. I am just struggling with this fish. This is the second time I've tried to paint this fish, and it's been a problem the whole time. So I picked up eggshell. And now I'm just kind of going in here and laying some of this in. It's a beautiful color. It's pretty nice, actually. So around this, around the pectoral fin, we're gonna go in here with some of this burnt ochre really quickly. And just sort of give it a little love. Now we've got a shadow here. We've got a little bit of a shadow here. It's down here like so. It's all good. A little bit of lavender again on his lips. You know, when a fish has a white mouth, the shadows are gonna read lavender in some instances. This one definitely is reading lavender. So then also the bottom of his body is gonna read a bit like a lavender. Well, it's gonna read like white, but it's actually gonna be a lavender and a little bit of light blue. So we're gonna come in here with this light, with this grayed lavender, and just start putting in a little bit of color. And then I'm gonna go over all of that, of course, with some other color, until we get it to looking the way we want it to look. I mean, that's just all there is to it. So pectoral fins. You know, it's always hard to tell too, because all of these fish, you know, even though they're the same species, they don't always all have the exact same colorations. You know, they're individuals. So some photographs you can see the fish is colored specifically one way, and then some of them, you know, they're a little different. So you just gotta kind of mix it all up. That's what I do. Mix it all up. This is the clay rose. This clay rose is a really pretty color. Now I know that some of this is challenging because of the lines that I drew when I drew this out. See, I'm coming in now with some of this powder blue. I really like this color. It translates really nicely. So we're gonna come in here, a little bit of the powder blue back here. We have to be really careful coming in with the blue over the yellow though, because it will make green and we don't want green. We want it to read more of a lavender. Anything that's going to be kind of shadowed, we want it to look more lavenderish. Oh boy, I see where I've gone awry here. Posca penning and trying to get some of those lines out of the way, because I feel like sometimes I draw them too dark. So I'm gonna add some of the white back onto his face, going around his eye with the white, giving him some highlights with some of this white. Don't be afraid. Gonna add some white polka dots up here. Oh yeah, this Posca pen is making quick work of this. This is pretty good. I'm liking this. Okay, so there's a highlighty there, there's some highlight, there's some there, there's some there, there, there. Let's go down. Oh yeah, that's kind of looking pretty good. Actually, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Light gray green. Okay. Wow. Who knew? Who knew? A little bit more of that lavender gray. Okay. This is not looking too terrible. It's not too shabby. We're gonna kind of start coming in here and adding some more of this yellow. I've gone back to the canary yellow. Super, super bright. Just kind of coloring in some areas, not the whole thing, just some of it. Sunburst yellow. So I'm alternating between the sunburst yellow, which is more of an orangey yellow, and this canary yellow, which is more of a cad yellow. Yeah, or primary yellow. See, I'm starting to just put some lines in here and bring that up. Okay. how good that is. I'm liking this. Is it perfect? Nope. Have I learned some things? Yes. Okay, now this is the Spanish orange. Which is a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color. I'm gonna come in here and add a few more polka dots to this mix. Really, this is the color of the dots. I really need to get in there and just keep filling in all the area. Where's the shot? There's the other one. Okay. Gotta be really careful that you don't make green on these. So I'm going to come through and color in one direction, and then I'm going to come right over it and color in the opposite direction. Okay, so the background of this is going to be super duper dark. So I'm gonna grab indigo blue. All right. Indigo blue. Here she goes. Because this fish is super deep, so the water's not going to be all aqua and pristine and beautiful. It's going to be super dark down here. So that's how we're going to. Well, I think the fish looks pretty good. So now we just have to get all of these things around him kind of worked out. Okay, there's that. Now let's have, what color is this? Indithrine. Indanthrone is what it's called. So let's add a little bit of this in there and see what that looks like. Ooh, that's getting dark. That's what we want though. We want it dark. I don't typically ever paint the background color on something. Coming in here with some green ochre. Gonna try really hard not to screw this up this time, because I did a spectacular job the last time I tried to paint this one.
You are pretty good at, you know, messing stuff up, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What can I do to help you with these videos, son?
Just keep coloring.
Have we made them too complicated?
No, they're not complicated.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so this is already looking better than the last time I tried this. It's not terrible. This is light umber. Okay, that's a good color. What color is this? Dark brown. Not quite dark enough. What color is this? Sepia. So under the fish, we've got this to think about, because this is like a crevice. This is like the hole that he's living in here. So far, so okay. Not crazy. Well, that looks like rock. That's not terrible, right? I guess it's okay. It's not terrible. Okay, so we've put a pretty good dent in it. Coming forward on this, I'm feeling like I want this to have a little bit of color, a little more color, because I know that coral can live further down, even though, you know, that's been debatable for a while. So I'm thinking like some peachy, because the peachy would be a great complement for this dark blue. So let's give that a go. Let's see what we can do there. So I'm actually gonna grab some pale vermilion and come right in over this here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be lovely. Actually, that's gonna be really nice. So now I'm gonna grab the Copenhagen blue, which is kind of bright, pretty vivid color, a little more vivid than what I really want. But what I want to do here is I want to make sure that this piece of coral stays in the background, so that the coral that I drop in up here comes forward. The other thing is these other little coral formations. So this is burnt ochre. I know I'm all over the place. Just follow my lead. Just listen to what I'm saying here. I'm just gonna make some of these little hashy marks here. These are gonna be some more little coral formations, and I'll have to look up what they're called, because I know what they look like, but I don't remember what they're called. And I apologize for that ahead of time, that I should have been more prepared. And it's possible that these could live down that deep. So we're gonna just kind of make these. So what you do to get those started is just make your little lines. Little lines. Look like little tiny ticks. Little tick marks. Okay. So then, we got that. So then I'm gonna grab the jasmine, and I'm gonna draw, it's almost like what a coffee bean looks like. Coffee bean's got a line in the center, so we're drawing little beans. I'm gonna color that just slightly, just to kind of tell myself that it's there. Y'all, I need a manicure in the worst way. I never did manicures. I usually just take care of my nails myself. I've been so busy with the book that I just haven't. And the boat show wrecked my fingernails, because they just grow. They grow really well, actually. But the boat show, loading and unloading, wrecked them. Okay, so we're drawing little ovals around all these little lines with the jasmine. Cool. Okay, so then these they have like these little hairs, these little, they're like anemones is what they are, but they're not. I don't know what they are 100%. They might be anemones. This might be an anemone. I got to touch an anemone once. I don't recommend that you do it. They have little stingers, but these guys didn't have very much sting, but you could feel it, and they're so cool. They're just sweet. I know they don't really have like eyeballs and things like that, but I just love all the creatures in the ocean so much I can't hardly stand myself. Okay, back to this. Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of come in and draw little wispies here. I'm just taking some creative liberties, okay? Just go with it. They look like little amoebas now. But you have to draw these in first, because if you don't, then you can't get the yellow little doohickeys to show up, because I made the mistake on the other one that I did and didn't do these first. So, and these little tentacles kind of wave in the wind, and as little things come by that they can eat, little planktons and things, they grab them and stick them in their hole, in their face hole. That's what I call it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so beautiful. So imagine that the floor of the ocean is covered in these little guys. And all these little teeny, they look like little spiders now, except cuter than a regular spider. I don't know, spiders don't really bother me. I think bugs are kind of cool, actually. I'd like to do a book on those iridescent colored beetles. How cool would that be? I don't know anything about them, so I would get to learn all about the beetles, and I'm so excited about the idea of it. Okay. So now we have like a little colony here of little, we're gonna call them anemones. Somebody's gonna correct me and be like, she doesn't even know what she's talking about. Okay, at least I'm talking about something. So now I'm gonna take this pale vermilion, and I'm just gonna kinda go around the outside edge, very, very lightly. Going around the outside edge of these, and then I'm going to come up here with it and color over some of this. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Vermilion is such a beautiful color. Makes some really great peachy colors too when you're using it in the paint world. And then we'll come up here with a little bit of some of this jasmine again up in here, just a little bit, just a touch. Cadmium orange hue. I don't even know if this is gonna even be worth the effort. That is the wrong color of yellow. Let's try eggshell. Okay, eggshell works. Eggshell has some cool things to offer here. Okay, well, the cad yellow isn't terrible. This is the canary yellow, which is primarily what we use to color the tilefish with, and that kind of gives us a little bit of a highlighty area here. Now, again, we're kind of taking some liberties because we're like 1,500 feet down. Y'all, there is no light. There is no light. I really want that to be a little more pink. Can I alter this with this? Okay, so I'm gonna grab some of that fluorescent pink and do just a little bit on one side. Not gonna do both sides, just a little bit on one side of this. Wow. Wow. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot pink. That's mind-blowingly pink. Okay, so let's see about, what color is this? Poppy red. I'm not even really 100% sure I know what's happening here, but so I think the next logical step is to start finding some of these light umber. Let's sharpen this pencil here. Love this pencil sharpener, cannot get enough. Okay, so let's kind of come in here and in between the little hairs that we drew on here. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. These are so much fun. They're kind of cute. Oh, look how much fun this is. Yes. Okay, now, in the grand scheme of things, I would never, ever, ever guide you to use the exact same color all the way around each and individual of these. If we were painting these, I would be, every brush stroke, I'd be altering the color just a little bit so that all of them went all the way around and that they were planted into the bottom of the ocean floor and it wasn't all on the same plane and all of that. But for right now, just play. Just create some cute little formations that might be on the bottom of the ocean floor with these tilefish and just explore how you would go about making them look. There is no right or wrong. It doesn't even have to be a real organism at this point. It can just be something completely made up. And that's okay, because this is your world. You get to create it. This is just practice. Keep telling yourself, this is just for practice. Oh, these are so cute, so much fun. So I'm just taking this umber. What is this? Light umber. In between where I've drawn the other little tentacles. So they look like little spiders with like 900 legs. Amoeba spiders. I'm gonna go in here and darken up a little bit of these insides because this is where it takes those tentacles and shoves the food. And that's what this is. And I really would like for that to be a little more orange because they really are a little more orange on the inside. So see, I already have all this great color buildup. So now I'm going to grab that vermilion and go back in and just start setting those down in there. And I could make these look way more realistic. But this is just to get the idea of how it might look and how it might affect its area. And that's all I'm looking to do right now, is just that. That's all I'm looking to do. Oh, I'm so happy! Okay, I'm super excited. So there's that. Let's come in with the umber and let's just lightly start to shade because we know that the bottom of the floor is going to be just this brown silty color. It's also going to have some green reflecting in it. This blue water is going to be reflected in it. You know, it's a thing. It's like a thing. So let's just come in and start putting some of this color down around these little anemones and see what we come up with here. Pretty exciting stuff. Poop. Colored on the wrong page. Come in, and this is a shadow area. It's going to be super dark in there, like almost like a trench. I come in and color over this. Look at those! Look at those! I'm super excited. Now I'm going to just kind of randomly start coloring in little different squiggly locations and directions to try to start setting these down. Look at that. Now I don't want to cover all of the background color. I want some of it to still show through so I can go back in with a different color over the top of that. Is what I'm. All right. So let's get into some shadows here on this page. Now, dioxazine purple is the darkest naturally occurring shade color on the color wheel. So we're going to grab some of this dioxazine purple hue, and we're going to come in here and just start laying in. We're going to come in here and just start laying in some shadows where this rock would be kind of set in. Lay that down. I'm going to take some yellow, some goldenrod right over the top of it, because what that's going to do is set it down in there even further. Yellow and purple are complementary colors, and so it will set that purple down while letting it stay dark. It's exactly what we want it to do. Oh, hello, gorgeous. That is working out. That's just lovely. Yep, that's so good. So good. And I'm gonna come up here a little bit up here. Put a little bit of it in right here. Okay. Now, let's grab some dark umber. A little bit up here. Kind of coming around the bottom of this rock. Just a touch. Kind of makes my hands a little sore. Now this crevice right here is deep, so we want that to be super dark. Want this to be not quite as dark. Just kind of make your own formations. You're free to get as crazy with it as you want. Let's see here, let's get the 90% gray. Yep, 90%. Wow. This is cool. This is pretty dang cool. Okay, so I'm thinking some of this olively green. What color is this? Artichoke. Okay. I'm gonna bring some of this up in here. Oh my goodness, that's working. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna grab some blue because I'm feeling like it's gotta have some blue reflecting up in here a little bit. That just gives it a little more dimension. Yep, that works. Okay. Maybe some purpley gray. So that's probably gonna be, well, either the warm or the cool gray. I don't know which one is gonna work, but we'll see. We're just gonna go diagonally here across this, just like this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that's working. Heck yeah, that's working. That's looking good. Oh, I like it. That's exactly what it needed. Just needed that blue. What? Who knew? Look at that. That's pretty cool. And again, it's kind of dingy, kind of dirty, kind of muddy, but that is what it looks like at that level. It's not the prettiest. So let's pick up the jade green. We're gonna come in here and just kind of go over the top of this rock formation here. Just with a little bit of color to kind of get it started. This is permanent red. This red's pretty intense. But when you start to lay it over the top of the greens and the yellows that are already there, especially the greens, it sort of lays it down, sets it back into the background, so it's not coming in front of the fish, so it's good. We'll give it some color over here, a little bit of color over here. some greens. Just gonna kind of come in here and start to squiggle that around a little bit. This is apple green. Okay, it's the first time I've ever used that color in the book. Okay. Y'all, we gotta get a move on with this. Gonna come in and just lay in some color, smear it around. This is the sage green, no, jade green. Okay, so then we want some of this dark green. I don't know what this looks like. I don't like that color for this. So that's a no. What color is this? Marine green. Just gonna come in. That's the red. Where's my Venetian? Pale vermilion. Okay, this might work. See, because usually when I'm painting, I would just paint the whole background first, then I'd lay in these little anemones.
run my computer over to the house because Premiere Pro is saying that it can't verify my account status, and I need internet for it to verify my account status.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can you bring it down here and hook it into my hotspot? Because like my hotspot runs my iPad. Kelp green. I have no idea what I'm doing, y'all. I truly, truly don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm just coloring. That's it. That's all that's happening here. I'm just coloring. So, this could be good, it could be terrible. I don't even know. I truly don't even know. I don't hate it. That's what I know for right now, is that I truly don't hate it. So let's get this colored in. Okay, so I used the indigo blue on that. Now I'm gonna go over it with the black because I kind of want it to feel cave-like. Like it's a crevasse. Okay, see, now that kind of looks like a hole. Okay, I like it. That looks pretty good. I just added that little bit there. Who knows? Who knows if that's good or not? I don't know. Rocks kind of throw me for a loop. Not gonna lie. Rocks are hard. So, but I know that there would be like shadows underneath where this mossy stuff I got growing over the edge here. Just come in and kind of lightly just put some of this black in between some of your grassy looking things. Maybe darken up some of these just a touch so that they recede a little bit more. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's finish this. This actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited about it because the first time I tried this, woo, it was a doozy. It was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. Was it, Sace? It was ugly. All right. So let's finish strong here so we can get this done. It's taking too long. Let's roll out. Roll out. All righty. So, I'm gonna grab indigo blue. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little love here around this fish. Little light aqua. Just a little love, kind of around his fins, a little love here, a little love under his belly. Kind of just anchors him into the equation here, just a touch, you know, just kind of puts him in the water. A little bit of love there, a little bit of love on his face, maybe a little love on his lippies. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's not terrible. That's working. Hello, hello. Now let's get after this here. Let's do this. Got the indigo out. Fixing to get crazy with some heavy hardcore coloring here. Crazy, I tell you. Let's get right up in there. Let's fill this in, because this is the hole he's living in. He's like a giant goby. He digs himself a hole and lives in it. And then they're ambush predators. Some swims by, whew, they get it. It's brilliant. Okay. All right, here we go. So this isn't water. This is the ridge that he is living in. But up underneath him, it's going to be a lot darker because his body is going to shadow that. So that's part of where we're going with this. I just picked up the dark umber. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get it hammered. Let's get it hammered out and get it done. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. What? Okay. I'm trying really hard not to color the pages below me. Because sometimes it slips, it falls open, colors all that underneath. I don't want that happening. Really, I just want this to be super dark. Super duper dark. Super duper de dark. Gotta sharpen that pencil. There it is. Man, look at that point. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Now let's pick up some of that dioxazine purple again. I think it's right here, right? Yep, dioxazine purple. I'm going to sharpen that to a better point as well. Put that right underneath him. Oh yeah, that's going to be good actually. Here we go. Here we go. What? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. That's a hole. You're living in a hole. You're living in a giant hole. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wow. Wow. That's so much fun. That is seriously so much fun. Come in here. Kind of just color against the grain here a little bit. Let's pick up this indigo blue. Just a touch of this against the grain here. Just to kind of anchor that into the picture a little bit more so it's not sticking out like a sore thumb. Where is my cool gray? Seriously, where is it? There it is. It's warm gray. There it is. What? Just trying to lay some of this down. Connect it all again. Oh, that actually looks really good. Okay. All right, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's always a good thing. When I feel like, okay, it's not awful. Is it the coolest thing I've ever done? No. Is it the worst? No. So as long as it's not the worst. So now we're going to come in here with this, because I've drawn a pretty solid line here with the illustrations. So I'm just coming in here with this 90% warm gray and just adding a little bit of color, a little bit of this and that throughout the photograph. I'm going to grab this green kelp and keep working this color in over here. Heck, we might bring some of that color down here a little bit onto the front face of this rock, because that's what we're calling this. We're calling this a rock. I don't really know what that area is, so I'm gonna take my Posca pen and I'm just gonna like drape some stuff over the top of it there, because I don't really like the way that it looks. We're just gonna say that that's just stuff. So, and then I'll go in here with some of this permanent red and just sort of colors on top of some of that, just to kind of, you know, anchor that down in there further. Put a little more permanent red here, a little more here, a little some there, a little some there, some there. Yeah, look at that. Okay, okay. Oh, there's some more of this over here. Okay, so I see. Let's do the brown, the umber. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're getting it. We're getting there. I'm just gonna kind of color in between some of these a little bit. What? Maybe some more red down in here. Maybe this is a little more red. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like I've probably done all I can do here. Okay, is it perfect? No. Is it the best that I can do? Again, no. Is it a lot better than my first attempt at this? Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a lot better. Is that all we're looking for? Is some sort of an improvement each time that, you know, I do something? Yep. Just looking for improvement. Just want to be able to do a little better each time than the time before. That's all I'm looking for. Okay. I don't even know if I want to add any metallic-y stuff to this because it's kind of cool the way it is. I do feel like I want to put a little lavender. I'm nervous, but I'm going to do it. Pharma Violet. I'm going to come in here with a little bit of this and lavender up the bottom of this fish just a touch. That was really intense. I'm going to add a little bit of this green down here too, just a touch. A little bit of this green up here. I'm gonna do a little swoosh of the green and then I'm gonna just kind of smear it with my finger so we can kind of get that rubbed in. And then, I don't know y'all, I think that's really as good as it gets with this. Actually what I'm gonna do here is, I have this indigo, I'm gonna pull some of this up into this just so this line here isn't so harsh because it is pretty harsh and I'm not the greatest fan of it being this crazy. So is it very good? It's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. So, I will try to do better next time. I have learned a lot on this one though. Okay, so, it's okay. Actually, I feel like I want to like color the front of this face rock. This is the poppy red. I'm gonna add some poppy red to this. There we go. Okay, that's working. That's truly working. Gonna kind of just go over some more of this here because I just can't quite let it go yet. I mean, it's looking pretty good, but I just can't quite let it go yet. A little bit of this color in here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not terrible. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. It's not awful. Could be worse. It's all good. Look at that. Okay. What? What? Okay, I have to stop. I have to stop. I just have to stop. I have to just say that's enough. What color is this? Copenhagen blue. All right, let's call it. Let's just be done. That would be a good idea. Let's just be done. All right. I don't think I want to add shimmers to this, do I? Or don't I? Do I? I feel like it kills the look of the fish. We'll just add a few, just a little hashtaggy shimmer shimmers. Got a little bit of shimmer in his eyeball. A little bit of shimmer in the blue. Okay. Now let's hit this shimmer here. Give me my highlight. Maybe some watermarks. We're like seriously embellishing at this point because this fish is so deep, he is not gonna have those. Unless there's somebody down there with a submarine shining light on him. But you know what? The shimmer in this book is so much fun that I'm just gonna add some. I'm gonna add a few little dotties going down. A little bit of shims on his dorsal fin. Why not? It's our world. We can make it look like the way we want it to. Got some polka dots here from this. Cool. Now, ooh, look at that blue. Okay, so maybe we shim the water. Water's beautiful. No matter where you are, water's beautiful. So maybe the water is shimmery in our world at 1,500 feet deep. Gonna add a little bit of this, just for some variance. And there you go. There's the fish. It's got dots, it's got light, it looks a lot better when it's just a little more subdued, but we're good. We got it, we're good. All right, look at that. Okay, there it is. So let's play in this a minute. This is like the orange. So what if, you know, some of this stuff here was a little bit fun? And y'all, I know it doesn't really look like this, but I want this picture to be pretty. So, this is how we're doing it. So that's a wrap on the golden tilefish. I'm fairly happy with the way that it turned out, not too shabby. So again, if you want to get a copy of your very own book so you can follow along with the series, there's a link in the description below. As always, I'm Rio. This has been Coloring Passports. I'll see you on the next page.